See, perfect. I think we can see here. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I put what is that little thing? Oh, it's my little sleeping mask. I'm on my couch, more relaxed here, and I'm going to pull some cards for us. I do want to mention that last night's karmic read clearly touched a lot of souls because I got a lot of feedback, positive and negative, neutral, I should say, and negative. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to comment much on that. You choose your destiny. You choose what direction you go. You choose who you stay with and what you put up with. And I'm really blessed to have gone through a lot of things in my younger years and have chosen to grow from it and to learn from it. And I suggest you do the same. So this message is going to be in regards to what your lover, your person that's on your mind is feeling and is going through. I'm sorry, I just have to turn off my stove because I put tea on. 1 second. So this will be what your person wants to say to you or is going through, like just picking up on their energy for this weekend. I will say we have the new moon, and it is, I didn't realize it's literally right now, but for the last 3 days, my energy has been so, first of all, very in tune. Like my readings have been very good, especially like the recorded readings, doing them on my own. But my energy has been very in tune, and sometimes very connected. Um, you know, I'm not going to get into that part, but it's very connected. I wake up with messages, and it's just been an experience. And so what I learned is that the Taurus full moon is very, very powerful for me. And I do have Taurus. I don't think it's my ascendant. I think I'm Capricorn. But I do have Taurus and Capricorn, which is why I'm able to actually make things happen. I say that because Geminis are often up in the air, and I have so much Gemini in my chart to have that little extra grounded energy of Taurus and Capricorn, that earth energy truly helped me. So this reading has already begun because we've already had this card fall out. This is a new deck I got. I do a lot of research to find decks, and I suggest you do the same. It's really funny when everyone wants to ask me what decks I'm using. I'm not taking claim for the decks, and at times I do mention them. I don't even know the name of this deck, to be honest, right now, because I don't have it in front of me. But do some research and find your decks for you. Okay? So, as I said, this reading has begun. Perfect timing. 313. We're starting with the Three of Swords. So I want to ask what's going on with your person. I want to know, what do they want to say? What are they feeling over this weekend, over this strong Taurus moon energy? What are they going through? We have 2 owls, which tells me to start. We have 2 owls and a crow dead center. What this tells me is that, first of all, there will be big changes this year between 2 people. And the crow is about a new beginning. It is about a birth. It is about a fresh start. It is because, they go after the dead, but it kind of continues the cycle of life. They feed the crow, whatever they're eating. Obviously, I don't know why I say they go after the dead, but crows do munch on dead animals. That's, and I'm picking that up as well. I don't know if that's just me picking that up. But we have 2 owls, and it looks like a masculine and a feminine owl here. So this is what I'm picking up. Over this year, it could be happening, now. It could have just started a couple months ago. There's changes. The sun is setting in this card. There's dead trees around here. We have this crow in the dead center. Honestly, to be honest, facing the owl, I would call the masculine owl, okay? So we have this crow that's come and almost separated these 2 owls. And I don't think it's so much as, you came in and you got involved in a marriage or something like that, but you came in and you opened the eyes of this masculine as to what his truth is, okay? So if this is sounding like your story, this is for you. And I don't think for this reading, I don't think you got very involved with the woman here. You know, this crow is facing the masculine dead center. She knows what she wants. And this masculine is facing forward. And it's almost as though this masculine crow, I should say, it's almost as though he's hearing what she says and it's running through his mind. He's thinking about it and he's coming to realizations here. And maybe this masculine that you're dealing with did not want to tell you, I believe you, what you're saying is true. Or maybe it's taking him time to process this, right? So I feel like this is leading up to what the answers I'm trying to get right now. Kind of a situation outline. So if that sounds like you, this could be you. This is involving a third party, which the sun is setting on. This third party, this energy of this relationship that was going on is done. It's sad but true. You know, not every relationship lasts forever, and no relationship truly lasts forever because we all die at some point. So in one way or another, it ends. But this relationship has run its course. And, you know, there's this crow here that's come in and is basically saying, open your eyes. Let this go. And this crow is separating these two owls. 6, I'm picking up the number 6. June is 6. I don't know why I just saw 6 or I heard 6. This summer may be very important as for timelines with this relationship and what's going on and what's going to happen. So let's see what else the cards are going to tell us. We have the 8 of Cups. So, and the Emperor is on the bottom again. I already saw him there originally. This man is walking away. You know, I think this man is going to be coming to a realization, though he's with a lovely lady, he's with you know, and I say she's lovely because here she doesn't look evil. She looks upset about this situation, but it's over. You can't hang on to someone that wants to go. So we have an energy of a man walking away from a situation. And it's not showing 2 women here. It's showing 1 woman. And I'm telling you, I'm really picking up, like even in the summertime, maybe it's August, something may happen. Like something, for me, the summer is, let's just say May to August. But this man has decided to pack his bags and leave. Okay. Temperance. To be honest, yeah. Okay, I was on the right page. I feel like this man is walking towards this other woman now. To be honest, I'm just telling you the truth. This woman has a lot of love. This woman has waited. And I say that because I see the snow. One side of her has snow and the other side has grass. So there was something to do with it during the winter, winter times, maybe being alone and learning to love yourself. For this woman, I feel like she's learned to love herself. She has enough love she has an endless amount of love, to be honest. She has the river right in front of her, the stream, whatever you want to call it, right in front of her. And she's able to get and collect love from there. Self-love, really. She's giving it to herself. She's nurturing herself. She's very cute. You and this other woman are different energies completely. Whereas this woman, I feel, sure, she's a strong woman herself, but she may be more uptight, more conservative. This energy that this man is walking towards is a very free spirit. You know, I really feel this divine feminine energy. This is the woman that's clearly been on his mind this whole time. This is his truth. This is his dream. It's like ever since he met or saw this woman, he hasn't been able to get her out of his mind. It's almost like every single thing he's done in life, he's always had her in the back of his mind. This woman he's coming towards, I'm not sure that you even know he's coming towards you if this message is for you, to be honest, because you've created a life of your own. You've created happiness of your own where you have enough to give to yourself and to others. I believe there's lavender here. Or is it lilies? It's a purple energy. Maybe some of you know what those flowers are. I know I've seen them. Maybe, oh no, they're not lavender, but they smell beautiful. You know, that's actually, it's funny I just said that because that's actually a message I got today when I was taking a walk. That when you have a beautiful energy to you, you smell beautiful. You really do. You don't have to put on, you know, and I'm not disrespecting anyone that does put on pounds of perfume. I get it. But there's something to you. You just have a beautiful smell. Smell has actually been coming up. I actually watched a video from Sylvia, I think her name is. Every now and then I catch her videos. And she mentioned how the first time she met her masculine, something that was very important was the smell. And now when I say this is actually very true. Because there's been times when I smell my masculine, even though we're not together in the physical. Like I remember last summer, there was a time he was away and I smelled him and I thought he was in the shop and he has this beautiful smell. And it is an earthy smell, very woodsy. And, you know, that's a common scent for men, for beards or cologne or whatever it may be. But this woman has a beautiful smell. It's like he can smell her. It's so weird. It's like a dog following a scent. So let's see. It's like he's going to find his woman. For some of you, you've left, to be honest. Now I'm picking up more messages, and the fact is for some of you, you've actually left. And this masculine has had enough, and he says, I'm going to find her. I don't care what part of the world, because they're in different, to be honest here, you may have a traveler as a masculine, you may be a big time traveler. Though they're both on land, the mountains in the background of this woman have snow on the peaks, and that could have many different meanings. And the mountains, it almost looks like it's valleys over here, like sun and not snow. I just feel like it's two different spaces. Well, there we go. Queen of Swords. So in this deck, the Queen of Swords always, you know, I have to read the picture. I have my own meaning for Queen of Swords, but I do want to touch base on this Queen of Swords specifically. She's in the snow. She's cold. This energy here, she has her guard up. I'll show you the picture. She looks quite mean, but it's not because she's mean. It's because she's been hurt. She's been heartbroken. And it's really interesting because a couple of readings I've done with this deck, the Three of Swords always comes out and the Queen of Swords. Not always, but they come out at the same, like, you know, in the same session. And I always just think back that this queen has been through a lot. However, she has softened. She has softened, but is showing, you know, he's going to find this lovely lady, but make no doubt about it, this divine feminine is seeking the truth. She wants to be soft with him. She does. She wants to be soft. So we'll see what type of energy comes in, but you know, if we have this Knight of Wands coming in, if that was to be the energy he comes in, it's not really the best way to approach this queen. So I do feel that this man needs to come in very humble and speak the truth, because this queen has a lot to say, but she's not going to say it actually. Like, she has a lot to say, but she's going to listen. I feel that because her mouth is shut. She wants to hear what he has to say. For some of you, you may have really risen in, like, financially is what I want to say. It may have been a long time that this masculine's been gone. It doesn't have to be. It could be a long time. It could be, you know, 8 months, 8 years. But during that time, you've really learned to love yourself and take care of yourself. And this is why you're protective of your heart. I'm just protective of who comes into your life, understandably, and a great idea, I do feel. You have a lot on your mind. For this feminine, she has a lot on her mind. And I think part of the reason that she's not speaking is because she doesn't know where to start. So she's like, let him start. Here we go. So we have the Six of Pentacles. You know, the way that this card fell over here, to the Eight of Cups, I get 2 messages. Well, I get more than one message, to be honest. This man could actually have kids. I'm going to leave that card there. I feel like there's relevance to it. And this woman, you know, he could have kids, or he could have some sort of responsibilities that he didn't speak of. They were like a bit of a secret. It doesn't have to be kids. It could just literally be this woman that he didn't tell this queen about. There's something over here with him having to give to people. And I feel that this is part of the reason he was away. And this queen is over here knowing. She knows this. 100% she knows this. And she wants him to have the strength to be honest with her and speak the truth to her. This man, I feel, has been supporting. It could be a family. It could, like, it's almost like I don't feel like they're his kids, to be honest. It doesn't even have to be kids. It could be people that were begging, or, like, you know, when I say begging, see the strength again, it wants to come out. Okay, one second. People that were dependent on him. And the queen is here again at Pentacles. Money. Yeah, he was giving money. He was taking care of some sort of a situation, an obligation, but it may have actually involved human beings, like, in the sense, like something like kids or family. Maybe I don't want to say a secret family, but maybe someone else's family. Because I don't feel like these are his kids, to be honest. I don't feel like they are his kids. And she wants grab the bull by his horns. Strength card. Really, I'm going to just relate that to my original message, that this queen wants this man to have the strength to come forward and speak the truth. And, you know, like, be a man is really... I don't even know what grab a bull by its horns means, but I feel like there's something there. Okay, I'm going to look at this card. We have the Queen of Cups. So this is the card I'm putting here. Oh, we have 2 that slipped over. I'm going to just take the top. But I mean, we have that money energy again with the Four of Pentacles. Let me just start here. This person coming forward, we have the Queen of Cups. This can represent, strong Cancer energy, but it doesn't have to be. It can be any Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But what I feel more so with the Eight of Swords is that this person has mother issues. Somewhere along the line in this party, there's mother issues within this relationship he was in. He may have been with this woman. Maybe she does have kids. We have a woman here taking care of kids, taking care of a kid, a child. Maybe she does have kids. Maybe she had a very loving motherly energy, and this is what caught his attention with her in regards to her. And we have the 8 once again. So I do feel like they've been together for quite some time. Whoever this person he was with, taking care of, and her taking care of him in another way. Like, she's a mother energy, to be honest. She is. But there was also a strong sense of greed. And, you don't have to be mean or crazy or anything to be greedy. And greed can come in all sorts of forms, even just being dependent on someone and not realizing, no, it's not their responsibility to take care of you. Let's see what happens more. So we have the 5 of Swords crossing the Queen of Swords. This person could be leaving. This man could be leaving a situation. Like I said, there's 2 people here, 2 people there, 2 people in here. Walking away, feeling defeated. Let's see. Let me read into this a little more. This person could really feel like very scared to approach this queen. Like, he's just done too much. But I do feel like this person is ready to approach her. Like, in the sense, he's like, I have nothing to lose. I want to approach her. If she judges me, she judges me. Because I can't take it here anymore. I can't be here anymore. And, like I said, this person doesn't have to be dealing with kids, but there's people that are dependent on him, and they keep on almost chasing after him. It's like he tells them to leave, or even he defeats them in a battle, but it's not a one battle. Like, no one's won here. It's a fight, though. It could be a mental fight. And I feel like this person has said multiple times, I'm done. You can take care of yourself now. You're big enough to take care of yourself now. Leave me alone. So, yeah, maybe he's been in this situation for quite some time. Okay, and it's over. 10 of Swords. He wants to put the situation to rest and move forward. There's that crow. Because you know what? Because when he met the divine feminine, and it's not even just when he met you, but there is a rebirth energy here. She's always been on his mind. She's always there. And this woman has waited. I'm telling you, this woman has waited. This woman is an empress. Very beautiful energy to her. I'm telling you. She possesses both the dark and the light. And this is why she's able to love unconditionally now, because she's embraced that about herself. This woman, I feel, is waiting for him. You may not expect this person to come, but I do feel like you've waited, and here he comes. Right under the Queen, we have the Hermit. I mean, you could be dealing with many different signs, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, every sign. It's been some time. This person has been away for some time, whether it be months or years or whatever it may be. This person, you may have had contact because we have a lot of sword energy here, but they've actually been away for some time. They come back a bit wiser, but also a bit worn down in a sense. They've gone through a lot. This man has gone through a lot. And I feel like this Queen of Swords remembers the man she knew. And she says, that man that I knew had the strength to speak up, had the strength to come forward. He could tame a bull. He could grab a bull by its horns. He had pure love and pure joy and pure passion. That's the man I want to come back. But to be honest, this man is beaten up. So don't have expectations, because that could be also what's blocking you from having this return. Is because you want the old. But this is a new man. It's still someone you clearly will love because you have this connection. But this is a new man. In some way, he's become wiser and he's gone through a lot. As I said, there's a lot to say here. And people don't know where to start. If you're watching and you want some advice, oh boy. Okay, you guys saw how that fell on the Queen of Swords. Aww. Take a little guess, everyone, who that is. I wanted to say this. If you want to know where to start in this conversation, just start with, I love you and I missed you and hello. Start simple. This man coming back is your divine partner. This is the last card, and I asked for an outcome. Final message. We have the King of Swords. So we have a king and a queen here. And we have that Judgment card again. And what it tells me is, this man has to have this strength. We had the Judgment card underneath here as well, I believe. Where was it? No, it was here. It was at the 5. He has to have the strength to come forward. He wants to close the past. He has a burning love. Here we have this woman. She's very cold, right? Ice all around her. And we have this King of Swords in the home. She's outside in the cold. He's in a home warm. I almost feel like he wants to say, come and join me. My love never died for you with the burning flame here. My love never died for you. I'm sorry type of an energy. Like I had so much to deal with. I had so much to learn in life. I had to gain my strength. I just couldn't face you. I thought you were going to judge me. But if this man can get the strength to come forward, there's sun. It goes from dark to light. His fears are all demolished by love. This man wants to clean himself up a bit, and I hear that. So maybe some of them are dealing with some sort of substance abuse, to be honest. I don't know. But he wants to clean himself up and come forward and speak to you. Clarify the king about anything we can know what he wants to say. That would be helpful. This man really wants to close the past, close the book. He has a book in his hand closed. He wants to literally let go. The past has been so rough for him. Maybe if you want to do affirmations about, I release the past, I let go. And look at, you've been on his mind the whole time. I'm telling you. You have been on his mind the whole time. But I think he's afraid to have to talk about the past. to have to talk. He knows that you missed him. He knows you waited. He knows you were lonely. For some of you, you were lonely. I'm telling you, we have that 8 again, and it just makes me think about the past. It can be, that infinity sign or whatever you want to say. But when he walked away, this man is working on a horseshoe. He has money here, 8 of Pentacles, but he always had this dark secret. And what the dark secret was is that he knew what he was putting you through, to be honest. He was watching you. I'm 100% sure now when I see that. And for some of you, Divine Feminines, you were watching him and you knew that he was involved with another woman. And you also knew that he was your true love at the same time and wanted a new beginning. I'm going to show you how I just, and I read this because I saw these cards throughout the whole reading. So this man had this secret locked away, and his secret truly was, you were like his wish on a star or his lucky shoe or something like that, right? But that horse in the back, that stallion, that free spirit back there's locked away. That free spirit. And he knows he let you down. He left you on your own. But what he doesn't know is that, or maybe he does know, that during this time you took care of yourself. You made friends with yourself. This woman sits with a dog there, a little dog, her best buddy. You made friends. You've made peace. And the whole time you wished, that my dream comes true. You wish that my love comes in. You made the wish that, what's meant to be will be. We have this Princess of Swords. And, normally this would be the Page of Swords. It's a man that's watching, but it's a princess here. But what this can also say is that you were watching them. Maybe the other woman was watching you. I do feel that he was watching you. But with the 6 of Cups, and this shows a woman watching a couple, like she's having visions. I really pick up that both of you were watching each other. You knew what was going on with this situation with this other woman. You knew this whole time. But you also knew that this was your twin flame, that this was your burning flame, that this was your burning love. And you were waiting for him to return, to have a new beginning. To start from ground 1. From ground 0, I should say, and restore balance and restore justice here. So this is a beautiful reading. I'm going to pull just one card for if you want to ask a question, just one. This reading is too special to overanalyze anymore. So ask your question. You're ready for romance? When you're ready, it comes, right? Everything happening in your life is a reflection of what's going on with you, but there's also such thing as divine timing, and that is the truth. Just get ready, okay? I'm going to pull one card from this deck as well for a further message. Well, Divine Feminine. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports a receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our instincts, intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. Divine Feminines, this is a message for you. I really have a lot of love for you all. Thank you so much for helping me and supporting me and, helping my dreams come true. And I wish the best for you all. And what this tells me is that if you're feeling like this energy and you're feeling really harsh, it's understandable to protect yourself and to protect your heart, but please do soften up. Please do not have your guard up, to help divine timing move a bit quicker, a bit smoother. I listened to Chanel Bader, and she mentioned, a sentence she said caught my attention about letting your masculine have his sacred voice, letting him speak. And it's true. Sometimes we forget to just listen, though I do feel you're ready to listen, but don't listen with a scowl on your face. Listen with love from your heart. Have interest in what he says because you need to communicate with him when he comes in. For those of you that he's coming back, listen. Less is more when it comes to you talking. And I mean it. And it's hard for me to say that because I'm a Gemini. But less is more. You can learn something from everyone. And you can learn how to communicate with them better. So, thank you. Bye for now.